The Couch Live with Ayye Denay and April Clark Art.
Niggas ain't shit.
Okay, guys, so after a couple technical difficulties, they don't know you. After a couple technical difficulties, we are back. Just here having a conversation. You guys, we have a great show planned for you. We're gonna talk about some interesting stuff that's been going on all week. This Nicki Minaj thing, some new music.
Hustler_figure is my Instagram name. Mr. Butler is at the title for the name. But I'm gonna stop playing with y'all though. My YouTube channel is LansBTV, so I do like vlog videos. I'm not cold as she is, but I'm getting there. I went to school for it, and I've been kind of slacking, but I've been back on it recently. So my last video recently, I talked about the taste of Chicago and being a vegetarian, and what can you eat and what you can't.
When did you go back vegetarian?
I've been vegetarian for like 2 months now, 3 months. Okay. It sucks.
Why?
I be thinking like everything I want to eat, seafood. The doctors just open up down
the street. I saw that. Why you just don't do pescatarian?
I'm just trying something different. See how long it lasts.
Yeah, okay. Didn't you do this before?
Yeah.
How long?
90 days. I'm right back at 90 days right now.
Hey, meat good, shit.
Yeah, it is, but
I don't even eat that much meat.
You'll get more energy when you become vegetarian, though. But you can find stuff to substitute it.
Like, I don't got time. I already don't have time to cook.
No, it's real easy to cook. Like you could do like, you like beans?
Barely.
You ever had black bean burger?
Yeah.
You can make it at home. Just add flour to it.
Right.
Season it.
That's it. Cooking.
That's 5 minutes.
I barely got time to cook.
That's a homeless meal.
What the hell?
I do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I literally put flour, beans, smash it up, put it in the processor, and just pour it on a skillet, flip it on both sides, 3 minutes.
So then you want me to pull out a utensil? You want me to get the processor out?
That's easy. You got a bullet?
Yeah.
Put it in a bullet.
We know I'm an appliance queen.
So put it in a bullet, and put the beans with the flour, and season.
Now if I'm on a midnight deadline, and I just need to run in, grab something, and go, then it's gonna take me 10 minutes to get all the ingredients together.
How?
Cooking is a Sunday night. Cooking is a Sunday night activity, and if I don't cook for the whole week, then I'm not cooking during the week.
Or you can get the Beyond Burger.
The frozen joints.
That's really good. You ever had it?
I had it before.
It's not fire.
I can't do that. My sister be doing non-dairy cheese and no, that shit is disgusting.
It depends which company you get. Which company?
Whatever. I don't know. It was nasty.
So look, you ever had almond cheese?
No.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I'm a cheesehead. That's the only cheese.
That ain't real.
It tastes good.
Real cheese comes from cow pus. If it ain't cow pus, it ain't cheese.
You never had almond cheese?
I don't know almond.
Until you try it, don't say nothing. It's really good.
Lance weird, y'all.
I love cheese though. My whole family do. We eat whole blocks like just plain.
Cheese and crackers. Cheese.
Well, wine.
Or duh. That's
cheese and wine. No crackers. You know I don't like crackers.
Get the fuck. I'm not gonna play with you. Anyways, before we were interrupted by shoddy ass Wi-Fi, we talked about Rick Ross, Port of Miami 2. You want to recap, yo?
So the Port of Miami 2 is probably the best album of the year to me, because
album of the year.
Album of the year.
It's like August.
Yes. That album is a storytelling for like trap niggas, hood niggas, all in Chicago, point blank, period. That album is so cool. It gives Rick Ross a top 5 rapper of all time.
No, it doesn't.
Top 5. In nowadays generation, yes, he's a top 5 rapper. Now I ain't talking about Tupac and Biggie era. I'm talking about this era.
We talking about the eras as a collective.
Top 10.
I liked it. It was decent. Did you see he was supposed to have a song with Lil Wayne and Pusha T?
Nah, what happened?
He ended up keeping the song off because he said that it wasn't time. He basically wanted it to be organic, because you know they like beefing or whatever.
Who?
Pusha T and Lil Wayne.
Why they beefing?
They've been beefing for a while. They was like, so I was reading the history, because you know Snapchat be posting this shit, and it was like it all started when the Clips wore Babe first, and then or something, and then Lil Wayne they said he copied off of them, and it was just a bunch of mess. And they was going back and forth. You know the shit with Drake. So he was like, essentially, it wasn't organic. And he sent the song to Wayne, he put a verse on it. He sent the song to Pusha, he put a verse on it. But he was like, he really wanted them to squash it, so they left it off.
I didn't even know that. Thanks for telling me. I feel like nobody can come close to that album because every track you literally can sit there and play, and it makes you want to go rob somebody.
What?
Like it makes you feel like you're invincible, and it gives you that mindset. Like you about to go sell some dope, make some money, or you about to be in love. So it's like,
really?
it's like each track is different. Like he got a soft.
I love the one with Summer Walker.
That's what I'm saying. So like each track is like soft, hard, soft, regular, turn up shit. He got some shit.
He got some turn up shit
He
on
got
there.
some shit with Wale, the first song.
That's not no turn up shit.
The beat cold as fuck.
But that don't make it turn up.
You can get off on that.
Turn up means.
It's pre-turn up before you about to go out.
Okay then, that ain't turn up.
That's turn up
That's a
music.
big difference.
Pre-turn
Pre-turn up can vary from like mild to like all the way. Go shake that ass, bitch. I'm gonna throw this money.
That's pretty much that song with Wale. It's kind of like that. It's turn up. It gets you ready. You'll work out to it.
I listen to that and it don't sound like that to me.
You wouldn't work out to it?
I didn't say that. I'm saying it ain't turn up. I work out to slow music.
See, okay, that's freaky.
No, it's not.
That's too nasty.
How is that nasty?
So your thing's sweating and you listen to
Okay,
R&B.
get outta here.
Rubbing. So
Please stop.
I can't listen to R&B and work out.
Why?
That's just. I need something.
I just need music that's gonna distract me from actually doing the damn workout. Okay.
R&B?
Anything.
You don't know motivation. You don't want nobody talking to you.
I don't care.
You hate motivation speakers too talking to you working out.
Your ass
You
was
hate
just
that.
irritating as fuck.
Cause I was honest.
Like, that shit
I was pushing
irritating.
you.
No, that
Like,
shit was
damn.
irritating. Like, damn nigga, I'm in pain and here you go to my go ahead.
You was about to quit. You was gonna quit.
Yo, because I was
If I don't holler
hurting.
at you, you're gonna quit.
Okay.
And you got through every
But
time. And afterwards, you sit there 5 minutes and be
Because
like,
you to holler.
I hate this nigga.
I just needed a minute to get back on it.
Fuck a minute.
Whatever, nigga.
Get back on. You got through every time.
I don't like hearing that shit.
Did you die?
Yep.
Never died.
Died and came back, goddamn.
Never died.
Anyways, Hot Girl Summer, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, and Ty Dolla $ign. So what did you think about Hot Girl Summer?
It's too much.
So what you mean too much? What does that mean?
It's for women. It's not for men.
Ty Dolla $ign was on there?
Yeah, that track not all. I feel like
Really?
he should never been on that.
Why? I think it could have been better.
Yeah.
I don't like that they sampled the City Girls at all.
Yeah, they could have did their own thing. It's too quick, too early. It's not her best song. I feel
Oh,
like,
not at all.
but she should never have came out with something with Ty Dolla $ign.
What? I mean, Ty Dolla $ign is not bad.
It's Hot Girl Summer. It should be a girl on there.
Basically saying City Girls.
Yeah, it's the same hook. It's just him singing it now.
I don't know, I was kind of disappointed. I love Megan. I can't wait to see Megan. But I was disappointed.
And disrespect men more, huh?
There you go. Get the fuck out of here.
That's
I know you ain't talking.
Hot Girl Summer. That's what y'all do.
That is not what I'm so sick of y'all. That is not what a Hot Girl Summer is.
It's to be the best woman you can be all summer. That's what it say.
I'm not gonna play with
That's what it say.
See,
That's what it say.
get out of here. No, it's to be authentically yourself, to live in your glow. That's what a Hot Girl Summer is.
Sounds like a hoe.
Nigga, okay, what, you having a hot boy summer?
I'm sowing my roots. You know, you
That's what you're doing? You sowing your roots?
You soaking. What's
You
it called?
sowing your royal
Soul or
oats.
soak it?
No, it ain't soak.
You soaking something.
You sow your royal oats.
soul it.
So
So you planting stuff. Nothing.
who doing that? That's
That's
you.
soul. 'Cause
That's
you planting it.
niggas in they hot boy summer is sowing their
Y'all
seed.
dropping them eggs.
Get the fuck out. Anyways, then they basically copied them and she didn't do something original. And supposedly Nicki Minaj recorded her verse the same night after they got off live, which I also didn't like.
Why?
Because I feel like
It's off the head.
no, it's like a let me get on Megan train.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It could have been quality. Like if Nicki Minaj is supposed to be the queen,
She make it all Korean.
you know this not quality right now.
Facts.
Like you could have said, yo, why don't we do this or tweak this? Like you basically took another song, used they chorus, and put verses on it.
Yeah.
Like I love Megan, but not gonna do without that.
But most of her songs is kind of like revamped.
Not all of them.
Just Jay produced all her tracks. You can
That's
tell.
on this CD. Her first one one was legit.
Yeah.
Or her second one, because she had 2 before this.
Facts.
The one with Big Old Freak on it, that was my shit. That whole CD. That whole CD.
That whole song is disrespectful to her man.
Whatever. This is about disrespectful to her men. We got a whole thing of rappers that disrespect women on a regular basis.
No, they don't.
Get the fuck out of here. The door.
These rappers talking about guys more than anything nowadays.
Whatever. Boss Spill Milk. 4 tracks. It had Jid on it. It had Earth Gang. Thoughts?
I mess with Boz, so I feel like it's kind of a little popish. It's not as original.
I still don't get why you think it's popish.
It's like mainstream. It's not as like original, I feel.
I guess. I liked it. I thought it was decent. I like Boss. I really want to go see Jid for my birthday.
You like Boz?
Yeah.
Didn't I invite you to that Jack Daniels event?
Yo, you be inviting me day of shit.
One day before.
No. You do it like, nigga, what? Clearly, because y'all, that's why we late today, all of this CP time.
You sleep.
I do not. I have not been asleep lately. I've been going out.
Lately.
I went to the block party shit. I went out this past weekend.
How many times I invite you to that?
I went out during the week.
How many times I invite you all that stuff?
Who am I going with?
Well, how many times I
Who am I going with?
I said come with me.
Nigga, you be with your own little clique.
I just meet people. I get drunk. You would have had free liquor. You don't think?
You don't listen to Earth Gang?
Yeah,
I feel like all of these
Earth
people.
Gang, they weird.
Yeah, they are. I like them.
They're soul hip hop.
They're decent.
It's different genres now, hip hop.
Oh, soul hip hop is a genre.
Because it's really deep. You don't think, and they're rapping, you don't think that's, nah.
It's just hip hop.
You got trap music.
Okay.
Right?
Trap soul.
Trap. Bryce Tiller on his own.
No, that's like Bryson
He
Tiller.
kind of trash now.
Is he?
He need to stop.
What did he
He need to throw in the towel.
Cancel wasn't bad.
He got a new one called Blame or something.
I didn't listen to that.
Yeah, look at
it. It didn't even pop up on my joint. Spotify, you feel
It's
me?
not. It's 2 minutes. It's like a preview. All his new music be previews. But I feel like his first album kind of set a standard.
Yeah, the first album was fire.
And it's like now he not like broken up or unhappy and it's weak. It's trash.
I don't like that they gotta be unhappy.
Sorry.
To make good
Married. Come on.
Is he married?
I'm talking about Mary J. Blige.
Oh.
All
well,
her music.
Has she made good music lately?
Pain. She hasn't been in pain. We need some more pain. No more drama.
Get out.
No.
Okay, y'all. So before we go into some more music reviews, we're gonna kick it into some music and we'll be right back. We're gonna go into Mulan. We are back. It's your girl, Ayye Denay. What's your name?
Lance.
I'm done. You boring.
We're just gonna do Lance B, alright?
Alright, it's your girl, Ayye Denay, and you got Lance B over here.
But why they call me Lance B? Lance to the bitches? Nah. Talk about spice it up there. You curse is something different now, huh? Yeah.
Okay.
See, you can't be professional.
What? Okay, now, if you're looking for professionalism, you at the wrong.
I know. I
Don't do that. I'm talking about in terms of this show right here, because I'm not finna sit up here and go, hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl, Ayye Denay on the ones and twos. Today.
Oh my God.
Alright, y'all. So if you didn't know, April, May, June is in Egypt getting her life. And we are here with Lance B talking about all this music. So, first of all, for the trivia question of the week, the question is, alright, you gonna know the answer or you gonna guess? Well, no, you're gonna save it to the end. So the question for this week, just give myself a little drum roll here. It is, the Bugatti Boys are made up of which 2 rappers? Wiz Khalifa and Currency, T.I. and B.O.B., Gucci Mane and Waka Flocka, or Diddy and Rick Ross? And we're gonna leave, so make sure you tweet us if you think you know the answer, and I'll give you the answer at the end of the show. But that is this week's trivia question. The Bugatti Boys are made up of which 2 rappers? And then tweet us the 2 rappers. Make sure you hashtag the couch, and we'll read your answers on the air. So, me and Lance were just talking about Chance the Rapper CD Give us your thoughts, because we know April didn't listen, and we hear that I stand, and he went to Jones, so I gotta stand.
Who went to Chance?
Chance went to Jones.
He went to Chance? He went to your school?
Yeah.
He's smart like
He was a year under us.
For real?
That's his 10-day joint was when he got suspended from Jones for 10 days.
Oh, I never knew that. I thought he went to another school, like, Walker Payton or something.
No.
No. When he young?
No.
He looked like a Whitney Younger.
Who, him?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Next year. But overall, the album I felt it was decent, but it was kind of different. I feel like every track he's singing.
Everybody said he sounded like a little kid.
Yeah, he kind of adjusted his rap. He don't sound like his old stuff like acid rap and his second.
But is he still supposed to? He's supposed to evolve in a different place.
But it's like every track he's like he's singing. I woke up in the Christ.
Really? Don't come for him and Jesus.
I'm like, whoa. Me and my family go crazy.
So basically, just like the song
It's like
said,
in the gospel.
you don't want to hear him sing about his wife and his daughter.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's love. It's beautiful. But I feel like 2 years ago they wasn't happy, but now it's all of a sudden happy, and that's great to see a black man happy with a black woman.
Why? 2 years is a long time when you've been with somebody.
I said about 2 years ago they wasn't happy.
Right. So it's good to see them happy.
Yeah.
So basically, you saying like always, you got to make your music out of misery.
Yes, the best music when you misery. I'm sorry.
When you miserable, when you
misery, living in misery, or you're just miserable. But I feel like the album was pretty decent, but it's just like you said, it sounded like a little kid. 1 out of 10.
I mean, I don't think it sounded like a little kid. I feel like it's right up his alley. That's what everybody else was saying.
It's his genre, but it's like 7.5. He could have did better.
A 7.5 ain't bad.
It's not bad, but I feel like to represent Chicago, the way he rapped, that's kind of.
What do you give Lil Durk? Do you listen to him?
That album's pretty decent, actually.
I haven't even listened to it yet.
I felt
But
the pain.
before this album,
He going through a lot of
but
pain.
when did he just break up with old girl?
Which one? Yeah, he always break up somebody.
I don't know.
I'm talking about who's new? Oh, the one he made a song
That
about?
wasn't the one that was with Emily daughter from the girl that Fabulous was with. Who was dating her daughter?
I forgot about that. I don't know who dating.
I thought that was him.
No, he was dating that little girl from Chicago, the little hood rat. The one
Right, they had broke up.
Indigo. That's her name, right?
Oh,
India.
shit.
India.
Yeah.
India.
I thought they broke up.
Yeah. Dang, he got another girl that quick?
I don't know, man.
He
Didn't
always
they just
got
have a
another girl.
baby?
Yeah, he did not. He got back to back. He got a white baby mama, then he got India.
Oh.
And he's supposed to go to jail.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got off her.
Okay. So, speaking of, we ain't speaking of nobody going to jail. Oh no, speaking of people going to jail. A$AP Rocky will not have to go to jail. But he was, however, found guilty of his little assault joint in Sweden. And they said that he will have to remain on probation for 2 years, and he got to pay that dude, or I think collectively they give them like 22 racks.
What, pesos or American money?
That's how much it said in American money.
Dang. What did he do to like not get back actually? Cause like it's like really not telling the story of what really happened.
It was a whole video.
Oh, that video. Okay.
It was the video where he slung they slung the white dude down. And so basically the court ruled, and they said they were not in a situation where they were entitled to use self-defense.
Yeah, because he's black.
Of course. I mean, and it's ironic that it happened to A$AP though, when he said all that shit before.
Yeah, I didn't feel sorry for him.
I didn't either.
Because it's like he said he don't care about black people's rights and this and that, and he got a high platform. But he's from Harlem. He's from the hoodest part of Harlem, and he feel like he's different because he got money now. So I feel like I didn't give a fuck about him.
That's how I was like, fuck it.
I hope he just go to jail. I was like, fuck it. That's what he belongs. You want to be a coon? Let him be a coon over there.
Well, he not going to jail. They was like, I figured that that's what they was gonna do, make him be guilty, but make it like time served plus find a reason to pay this look. Cause the dude was 19.
Yeah.
Find a reason to get him some money cause they white.
Yeah.
But
a black man and a white man, we just asking for it.
so last week, I did not talk about the mass shooting in Texas it was by accident, but also because I didn't want to drag the mood down. However, it was a man. Did you see this video?
Yeah.
The man who was basically live streaming, it was a black man who, I think you could hear the shots in the back. and he was walking through Walmart, was walking through the aisles leisurely as hell, and then got in his car, and I guess drove home. And then people was like, in the comment section, like, oh, that's crazy, how is he able to do that? But two comments that I wanted to note that I thought were interesting was, somebody said, and he kept shopping after that, black people so traumatized, this wasn't even the worst part of his day. And then somebody else said, when you from the trenches, your nerves are set up differently, meaning you ain't scared of shit you already seen. What's the point of yelling and running when quietly getting out without being seen is the strategy? So do you agree with that?
Yes, because we're built a little different. We're used to the gunshots and the violence. So it's like, if we're in them type of situations, we're not gonna get scared. We just say, how the fuck we get out of this situation?
But he wasn't even like, yo, it was crazy how calm he was. And it kind of disturbed me.
You wouldn't be calm?
No, I mean, no.
You gotta think of how you gonna get out.
Of course, so me personally,
You're not gonna panic.
whenever I go somewhere, and I don't know why I do it, whenever I go somewhere, I look for exits.
Yeah.
Like, I've already started plotting my exit when I get inside somewhere, even in movie theaters. Like, I go in, sit down, and I'll be like, okay, it's an exit here, or it's people here, just if I have to get the fuck out of there if I need to.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that any place you go to, because the way the world's set up now is crazy. So you gotta look for the exits, make sure something pop off. You don't know how to get out of that situation. If you with a certain person, if they gonna run, or if they gonna try to figure it out. So it's up to you.
I guess, but I just don't think everybody think like that. Not all black people either.
It depends where you're from.
Yeah, I guess.
If you're from the city, or a certain part of Chicago that's not nice, you don't think it differently. If you're from a nice part of Chicago, you might panic and scream and start crying.
I mean, I feel like I would still panic, but my panic mode would be, how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this?
That's just black people, period, though. We try to figure out how the fuck we got out of the situation.
But like, even when I was in Miami and I had to run, when all that shit happened, it was like, in my head, it kind of, even though I was fucked up, it was like, click, hell no, bitch, we finna live. We gotta get home, ain't nobody finna die in Miami. It was like, radars up. How the fuck we gonna get out of here without getting trampled, without being seen? And that shit is disturbing. That's crazy.
But you're used to it, though.
But I'm not.
You're from Chicago.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago, but my parents wasn't never in no areas that was like so terrible. And then what's crazy?
So you never to a hood party?
Of course I have.
Okay then.
And then what's crazy though is my dad, like, still now. So I'll be like, so he came to my new place and he was like, oh, you know, when you have people over, you need to take your Listerine and your toothbrush and stuff out the bathroom. And I was like, the hell? For what? What the hell am I taking out? He like, you just need to take it out of the bathroom when you have company, because you don't want nobody messing with your stuff, because I done seen people do some stuff and all of this. So he been telling me that. So every time he come over, I make sure I take it out of there, because I don't want to hear him like, and then my mom would be like, just listen and like,
sound about right.
just listen, he know what he talking about, he done seen some stuff, blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I guess, so I was also like trying to get ahead of the game by like bringing cream cheese to work.
Why?
Because I eat bagels in the morning, and I bought some vegetable bagels, and I just put a bagel in a baggie every day, and my cream cheese is already at work.
Yeah.
And he was like, don't do that. That's just as bad as leaving your drink sitting out on the counter.
Yeah, you kind of took it with that. What?
Really?
Why people don't wash their hands?
What the fuck they doing in my cream cheese? I look to make sure that it's at the same level it was.
Do they touch your stuff?
No. I mean, everybody puts stuff in the refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, that's normal.
But he like, no.
But that's a different generation.
You need a lunchbox with a lock on it. What?
Yeah.
My mom was like, yeah, they make lunchboxes with locks, so we get you one.
The heavy duty ones.
I was just like, what the fuck? But I guess that's black people that see some things, and yeah. So speaking of black people seeing some things, that takes us into Kevin Gates and this discussion of like mental health, and then I got a question for you being a male. So apparently Kevin Gates was on Everyday Struggle, and he admitted that he shot himself. He was basically like, he pointed at a bullet wound on his head, and he was like, I'm guilty, I did that. he was like, I did it to myself, and then his mission is to help people who suffer on a regular basis. And then he also went on to say how he used to feel inadequate. He struggled with self-worth and like self-esteem. He would feel like people didn't want to be around him, and then his music is kind of like a therapy for him. Now, I feel like most black men don't address the trauma of their like either their childhood, or most black people, I guess you can say that, they don't address the trauma. What the fuck?
Did you hear that noise?
No.
I was ready to jump.
I'm not gonna play. You can shook the whole table.
Shit.
Lance over here.
Boom, it's time to go.
I'm not gonna play. Anyway, see, that's that trauma. They don't address the trauma in their childhood, or like even the shit they going through now. Like somebody will say, because they had a young parent, their young parent wasn't supposed to take care of them as a kid. So, or say like something like that, or the notion that a lot of black men in Chicago, which is an issue because it pisses me off so much, they feel like they gotta make it so they can basically put the rest of their family in a position to do something else.
That's what you're supposed to do.
No.
That's being provided.
I mean, like, your son, like if I have a son, I'm not expecting my son to go get a job to work to pay me.
Yeah.
Like, I've worked my life so they can do better. Not, it's different if like you become a football player or you just making money like that. If you just living a normal life, no. Your job is not to pay for shit that I need. Your job is to make your life and put yourself in a comfortable position where you can be a substantial adult and have a family. Not, you need to go to school and get a job as a programmer so you can take care of the whole family. That's selfish.
That's not all parents though.
No, I'm not saying it's all.
That's a small percentage.
That's a big percentage of the dudes that I've met. It seems like that's their main thing.
It depends if their mama don't got a man, or
even with a man.
No. If the father not in life and stuff like that, she think mentally her son is her man.
And that's insane.
And it's creepy, but mentally she don't understand. She don't know the separation.
My sister was was a single parent. It was never any type of notion that my nephew was her man.
That's some people, not all.
That's a large portion. Like meeting these guys and them basically being like, no, I gotta give my mama this, or I can't do this because it don't make no sense.
But some men don't understand. They gotta break away from the breast. They still get
they on the teat.
Yeah, they just still sucking the milk dry, and eventually they get baby and they just get comfortable with their life. They damn meet your drunk uncle that's living on the couch with grandma. Everybody got that drunk uncle or auntie that still live at home with the grandma. Everybody got that.
All right, y'all. So before we go into any more topics, we're gonna kick it into some more music, and we'll be right back. So we just gave y'all something to think about. Welcome back. It's your girl Ayye Denay. So I'm not gonna play. Me and Lance was just talking about we were just talking about how the male experience, these young she probably going. We was talking about the male experience for dating apps and Tinder. So Lance, he was like, so he's scrolling through and he just like, oh, I'll fuck on that. Oh, that's how niggas be?
Not all the time. It just depends on how you.
No.
It is.
Don't water that shit down.
It's facts. So if it's like certain girls that have certain picture, you know she just gonna fuck you.
You trying to water that shit down?
It's
for the
facts.
radio. His ass was
Every guy looks to like 1 or 2 pictures and see if it's his type or not. Then go to the next one.
So what's your algorithm for choosing a hoe?
I reckon that shit's terrible, I guess. Cause I don't know, cause it ain't working. Cause you end up going on the wrong date, or you'll show up on a date with a person on Tinder that doesn't have the same profile picture. So sometimes people just go on dates cause they're bored.
Yeah, I listened to this girl on this other podcast say she was just going on dates to get free food. Yeah. Cause she didn't have no money to eat.
And I've done that too.
What? You the one supposed to be paying.
I left my wallet.
Get the fuck out of here. I would get up and leave your ass there.
I left my wallet.
I pay for my own shit.
If it's worth the date and you making them feel good, you left your wallet.
Get the fuck out of here. That is some bugaboo shit.
City City Boys 2019.
Oh, I thought you wasn't a city boy.
No, I'm just saying, like, sometimes we need a free meal. Why y'all gotta get the free meal all the time?
Because what?
Who wrote that down? Who wrote that down? That's in the Bible? It's not in the Bible.
The man is supposed. Okay, wait. So I was looking at this video that was basically 5 black women talking about how black men ain't really checking for black women no more. Or like the successful, cause I had a whole bunch of ghetto niggas be like, oh hey queen, da 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 da. Oh you like, no, I want the nigga with the good job.
But he probably got inspiration. The successful nigga usually be corny.
No, I don't care. I mean shit, I don't care about a nigga being slightly corny. No.
Like dry humor. Like he'd crack a joke and you won't think about it till the next day type shit. Then start laughing.
That's dumb.
That's some corny black dude.
Nah.
You got some corny.
I tend to attract weirdos, I feel like. Not weirdos,
not
but like
weird.
anime ass hood
That's
niggas.
regular dudes.
No, it's not.
Lot of people.
Anime ass.
A lot
no,
of
let me explain.
Megan Thee Stallion listen to anime.
I'm not, you mean she watch anime?
Yeah, listen, watch.
And it's different.
I never heard it, so.
No, I'm saying like they just be they be like the black dudes that wasn't cool in high school and now they decent.
Average niggas. That's an average adult.
No.
Usually the niggas in high school that was cool are not doing nothing with their life or
Some of them are.
the real popular dudes, nah. Cause it's like the downfall. Once they go to college, like damn. And if they didn't bring the popularity to college, it kind of go downhill from there. Because after college, you just an adult. And if you're not making a certain amount of money, you won't get that same attention like you used to.
The nigga that I got in my head of like
a corny nigga.
No, of I feel like it's a certain type of man.
Like
no. I mean, I don't care if he in Greek life.
Okay then, so that's a successful, most of your options are successful or Greek people. So you don't want that.
That's not what I said.
What are you saying then?
I said there's an ideal standard type of nigga.
What's the standard?
Okay, so bearded, nicely moisturized. He dresses well, but not super metro.
Fuck boy. Go ahead.
No.
You just said.
I did not explain a fuck boy. I did not say a fuck boy. I do not.
You said bearded. Fuck boy one.
What nigga? Are you hating on the bearded nigga?
Does he have to smell good?
Yes.
Fuck boy 3.
What the fuck? So smelling good.
Dress nice. Dress nice like you said.
Get the fuck.
You don't like guy to dress nice?
Yeah, I want him to dress
fuck
nice.
Boy.
I don't want him
and
to dress.
Scent?
I don't like the skinny pant wearing nigga.
Who wears skinny pants?
Nigga, the tight suits that I don't like that.
Fitted suits?
I don't like that.
Depends on his body structure too.
Right, and I want a big ass nigga.
You want the Steve Harvey suit
like
wearing
no,
ass
not no. Shut the fuck up. The door. Like a 6'3" ass stocky nigga with a beard.
Stocky?
Yeah.
Like a lineman?
Like a football. Yeah, I love football player looking niggas.
I bet they love your ass. Damn.
Like in high school or like shit, right up before that's like.
Makes you feel safe.
I mean, not even safe. I just like that. I mean, I'm not small.
A lot of women like them big lineman dudes.
Big bearded ass chocolate niggas, or he can be light skinned. Either or. I don't discriminate. Like that's a man.
So you don't have a color preference? That's
not
a
really.
man. Cause how you look.
No.
Wow.
He gotta have a good.
Terrible.
That comes with qualities, nigga.
So you know you're gonna miss something if you get that type of guy.
The qualities.
You job problem.
Well, I don't want him then. What the hell?
So it's like you gotta pick your poison.
Well, no, he gotta be employed. He gotta be doing well for himself. He needs to have no kids.
McDonald's got a nice employment.
He needs to be. Look, I went through the list.
Kids.
Don't have me insert my clip from the last show where I said the nigga needs to be gainfully employed. He needs. This nigga told
Educated.
me. This nigga, yes, this nigga told me.
You want a lot.
Is that really too? That's what the fuck I bring to the table.
So, but if a man says that, y'all be saying we're being shallow.
I don't say a nigga is being shallow.
Oh, I'm just saying, that's what I hear. Mostly 90% of women say that if we have a
That's their business.
But what type of woman? If we want a woman with a big ass, big titties.
No, that's different. I didn't say nothing about.
Shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because not every man can get a beard.
So?
Not every man can dress.
Stop moving and swinging this damn blind puff.
I'm just saying, not every man can have a beard that fully connects. Not every man can be 6'3". Not every man can dress nice or smell good. So you.
Why can't a man smell good?
So
why can't he dress nice?
Why a woman can't smell good? Why a woman
she
can't dress nice?
She can.
Nope.
Those are qualities that ain't physical.
But,
That's not saying, oh, he need a 9-inch dick. That's what you saying when
But
you
you
say.
wouldn't prefer that.
I mean, listen.
Okay then. So
That's a not.
I rest my case again.
No.
I need a mallet.
But if
I
he
need
a good man with a decent dick,
So if you had a 2-inch steel, but
nigga, that's a
everything else.
micro penis. Get
But
out.
you got everything
We
else.
not doing no
You got everything
micro
else. He got a
penises.
job.
We not doing no
Got a
micro
beard.
penises.
He's 6'3".
No.
But he got a 2-inch hard steel coming strong.
I'm not gonna play with you. No.
You gotta pick your poison.
No.
Not every guy. You just named a perfect guy.
How? If he had a micro dick, that's not a perfect
No, I'm
guy.
talking about the qualities you want out of a man. It's perfect.
That's not perfection.
That is.
That's what I like. Somebody else can say they want a bald nigga with no facial hair with
But some
like.
girls like ugly guys, but you named
Right, he got a
perfect guy.
and I felt okay.
See?
We
Keep
gonna
going.
no, we gonna talk about this.
The perfect flaws are keep going.
No, I don't. I'm not saying perfect. I like medium ugly niggas, like with a little scowl.
You never dated an ugly nigga.
I have.
I've seen your
A
nigga.
medium ugly nigga. I see. You can't be ugly.
No, you never dated an ugly.
Like hood
No
niggas
homo.
are medium ugly.
No homo. The guys I've seen you date are not ugly. So I'm not trying to sit here.
I said
and say-
medium ugly.
They have potential. It's a difference.
Medium ugly with like that's when I like hood niggas.
It's not even medium ugly. They was okay. They wasn't ugly.
Who?
Any of the dudes you talk to,
What about them?
they was okay. They wasn't ugly. They wasn't medium ugly. They wasn't super ugly. They was average niggas.
Medium ugly, because one of our listeners is asking us to define medium ugly. Medium ugly is essentially like they look like they could beat a nigga ass, but
Wow.
they're also like soft. So they like
Wow.
they have
Wow. So you have to be medium ugly to whoop a nigga.
no. I'm saying they
And
know
I'm a
how to.
bully.
They know how to turn it on and off. They got like a scowl. That shit's sexy. Like a nigga that scowls.
So he has to be medium ugly to have that.
No, but I'm saying the most medium ugly hood niggas do. They fun.
Not all hood niggas can fight.
They got good things going for them. Not.
Yeah, I know they do. Cause they couch is
And-
cracking at their mama house. They can bring the dick because they got the couch.
I'm not gonna play with you.
They're not stressing.
I'm not gonna play with you.
Go ahead.
But I mean,
What?
it's nothing wrong with a medium. I mean, I'm trying to get away from hood niggas, but
You might just like hood niggas.
I like a stable nigga that's educated, that has something going for himself, and I need a dude that's ambitious. Because if I'm gonna sit up
Hood nigga
extra
ambitious.
working for 10 hours a day, I need him to like be on that with his goals.
But if you get a hood nigga that's willing to listen to you, can make him to that type of man.
Why do I have to make a nigga? No,
So sometimes
I'm not gonna build a man.
You don't have to build them. It's adding on to them.
It's a difference between helping somebody progress and creating a new person.
It's not crazy you adding stuff to
That's
them. Never
essentially
seen.
creating
So if you
a new
was-
person.
it's like if you get a hood guy that's never used to anything, and you open his mind up to stuff he listen. You open his mind up to stuff he never seen in his life. A steakhouse, a nice suit.
That's not what I'm
But
talking
guess what? Guess what? You add on to him, then he becomes your guy you always wanted. And plus he has an ambition already because he want to get out the hood, right?
Why do I want a nigga that's in the hood? And then you gotta
he's a hood
you
nigga.
gotta be careful because I'm not finna get shot out here.
But he might
For
want
no
better.
nigga.
He might want better.
Even if he want better, he still got niggas looking for him. They don't want better.
But you got a better chance to add on to that hood nigga than a nigga that's already
I'm
established.
not gonna create a hood nigga or
It's not creating, it's
or
adding.
whatever. I'm not gonna drastically modify no nigga at this age in my life where I'm still trying to build myself and do better for myself. He needs to bring something to the table.
But you can teach him how to do that. Some guys, if a man's willing to listen to you, that means that motherfucker will grow and love you and respect you daily and treat you like a queen.
So-
a nigga that's already established, he's gonna have a fucking ego and not be able to listen to you at all because he think he know everything.
Yeah, he
So
can
you
go
should
out
rather
alone.
That's what I'm talking about. So you should rather deal with the nigga that's a hood that actually.
We are back. Now, that was an interesting discussion that we were just having. Back on to the music. Young Thug has just confirmed his release date for his new CD, which, what's it called? Whatever it's called. It's going to be produced by J. Cole, which should be interesting. He has artists on there including Lil Duke, I don't know who the hell that is, Roddy Ricch, 21 Savage, Doughboy, and Gunna.
All the Atlanta rappers.
And of course the London is going to be on it. Apparently he hasn't released a CD since 2017. And I that. And it's supposed to come out on August 16th. So hopefully it'll be decent.
You gonna go see it?
Am I gonna go see it?
Watch it.
Am I gonna listen?
They're gonna have videos.
I mean, I'm gonna watch the videos when they come out. I'm not going to that shit. Okay, did you see Lonzo Ball tattoo?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So, if you didn't know, Lonzo Ball, the basketball player, what he played for, the Lakers?
No, he got traded
No.
to New Orleans Pelicans.
The Pelicans. Big baller brand, his son. He got a tattoo that says the marathon continues at the top. It has Obama, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, Jackie Robinson, and the artist was Steve Butcher. So I know the tattoo was cold as fuck. Like, the dude did an amazing job. They actually look like these people. I feel like the people he got was kind of cliche. That was like the typical people that you learn about in school.
Who got a tattoo of them?
I mean, and he got Obama. I mean, nobody, but I'm just saying. The tattoo is cold.
It looks stupid though.
I mean, listen.
On your arms?
Okay, so when I was on Twitter, a lot of people was like, I mean, but he ... never mind.
He biracial?
The dude did a good tattoo.
He biracial?
I mean, he is biracial. He was talking to like a Mexican girl, white girl.
She played his ass.
She did?
She got pregnant and stopped fucking with him. Got the money.
I mean, yo, what do you think she wanted?
They was together in high school.
Nigga, the fuck?
She
High
waited
school
out.
relationships don't matter. You solidify that shit. You know his daddy is grooming him to be in the NBA.
She waited out.
And then had that baby and she get in the bag every month and she don't gotta be with his ass.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is, but whatever. That's what they do. Like, I've literally had people say they was going to like All-Star Weekend just to see if they can be the player.
Yeah.
Right, people, that's their goal in life. Didn't he cover up the big baller brand shit? Ain't they beefing?
Yeah, they beefing because the management was taking their money. So they had $5 managers around them. So they kind of cut Big Baller for right now. It's on a hold.
Interesting. So outside of that, a new thing just came about in Illinois. You probably seen it on the Shade Room, where LGBTQ history is to be taught in schools in Illinois. How do you feel about it?
I feel like they kind of forcing that stuff upon people because it's like, I understand they're doing that for like high school kids and stuff like that, but they about to have it for like little kids. So it's gonna make things a little complicated for them mentally growing up. So it's like you forcing kids to be gay without having a choice.
I mean, I feel like it's, so before I say what I feel, the details on it basically say that the measure stipulates that students must study the roles and contributions of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people in history of this country and their state. Well, this state. And the bill also includes similar mandates for African American history and that various other groups, including Polish, Irish, Italian, Hispanic, and Asian Americans, would have the same history lesson or whatever. I feel like it's kind of weird for them to lump those two together because you don't necessarily get to, you black. You're automatically whatever race you come out as. I don't necessarily have a problem with it being in high schools either. I just feel like it's something that you should be able to talk to your kid about before they put it in the school, because I feel like that's going to generate, like you said, a lot of questions that smaller kids may not understand. So like, I don't know what age ranges it's for, but the picture had like little kids. That's why I was confused. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna throw off a lot of stuff. I feel like since like we got the new mayor in Chicago, like they force a lot of gay shit upon people. Period. Like this previous month in June, they lit up the whole city of like LGBT community. They had flags everywhere, all across downtown Chicago. The old mayor didn't do that, so it's like nowadays I feel like they're kind of forcing it upon people. I understand.
I didn't even.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't see.
It was broadcast everywhere. Like they put the U.S. flag and they had the LGBT flag under it.
Oh.
They had it downtown, and at night it lit up for that whole month of June for Pride Month. They lit up every day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You be downtown, I don't.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes away from here. So.
Don't be telling people my business.
I'm talking about me. I live in Bronzeville. I'm sorry. I live in a nice area.
Oh.
42nd and King Drive.
You tell people where you live?
Yeah, 42nd and King. That's a big ass street. Hey, man, good luck over there.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it goes with being progressive or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's something for small children. Like for small kids, I think that should stay in the home.
Yeah.
For them to ask the question and you explain that in a way that you know is good for your child. But for high schoolers and stuff, where you at an age where you understand, like I feel like it is what it is. It's whatever.
Yeah, because they more mature to understand it.
Yeah.
Because like, by the time you get in your teenage years, you feel like, oh, okay, I like girls, I like boys, but it's like now you're a kid and the kid's a little confused.
Right.
So they're gonna make them experiment more, I feel. So the boys really gonna be touching on the boys at a young age, not even know if they gay or not. So, hey, the world we live in now, it's like that uterus transplant.
What?
You never heard that?
What uterus transplant?
So they can be able to transfer uterus, or somebody like dying or something, they can transfer it over to a man's body and he'd be able to produce a kid.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to research
So
that.
a lot of transgenders are gonna start having babies. So that's messing with God's stuff. So it's about to get really sick out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard that.
Do the research.
But going into Kodak Black, speaking of being pregnant, Kodak Black apologized to Young Miami. Basically, because he said that he would punch her in the stomach. He would hit that bitch in the stomach. His exact words were, I bought Young Miami a ring, she bought an 808 baby. When I see her, I'ma hit that bitch in her stomach. The way I keep this shit too real, they say I'm fucking up my money. And he was like, as I sit back and realize how petty that was, as a man, it's certain things we should refrain from. Then he went on, after Southside addressed it, he went on to say, ain't no smoke with you, bruh, fuck that lame shit. I pray y'all have a healthy baby and a prosperous life. Besides, bitch, we got more hits to make.
Yeah, he don't think before he speak, I think.
I mean, no, he don't. He clearly don't. But apparently, Southside said something about Zoes or something, and that's kind of that was a conspiracy on the internet that's why her G-Wagon got shot up.
I can see that happening though. Nowadays, everybody shut off everything.
Yeah, but who knows? Nicki Minaj. Have you been listening to her rants and raves?
Which rant? She been ranting about everything.
So Nicki Minaj was beefing with Joe Budden over some stuff he said about her lying about knowing that Cardi was gonna be on Motorsport. She basically said, what did they say? I forgot what she said about Hot Girl Summer. And then he also said that she had a drug problem. And then Nicki Minaj was basically, that's what I noticed. She basically spent the most of the show yelling at him. Like, he was like, and then the next day he did an interview where he was like, I mean, it's basically all for theatrics. I like Joe Budden.
Yeah, he keep it real.
He was like, I mean, you think I'm worried? Like, motherfuckers hate me every day.
He keep it real all day, 24/7. You don't sugarcoat shit.
So basically, they had their little beef. He came on Queen Radio, and she came on the Joe Budden podcast. And I just felt like it was just a bit much. And then apparently she went off on him and turned his mic off. And talked to Rory and the other dude for the rest of the show.
Yeah, a lot of people get into Joe Budden when they do interviews. That's a normal thing, like every week. He get into a celebrity.
So basically what he said to make her turn the mic off was, he was like, your past is littered with drugs. Who gives a fuck what she popped? But don't sit here and act like you never popped a pill. So that's what he said. And she was like, I never said that, you dumb fuck. Cut his fucking mic since you want to be dumb. You like tearing women down when they can't defend themselves. Yeah, and then she turned his mic off. And she continued the interview with his two friends. And she was like, he's so used to thinking he's the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, he an asshole.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not. He is an asshole, but I like his assholeness.
Yeah, honest asshole though. So it's like the stuff he try to get across is the point, and he like saying statements and facts. So when he's saying certain things or asking people questions, they feel offensive because a lot of people don't ask him certain questions.
I guess. So we got two more things to talk about right after these next two songs, and then I'll give you the answer to trivia, and we're gonna close out the show. So we'll be right back, y'all.
Like when girls do stuff like that, that's stupid.
Okay,
What you asking for?
What did it say? She posted her outfit?
Yeah, what you asking looking for?
I'm done with you.
That's a setup.
Anyways, you guys, we are back. So, two things. What was the two? Oh wait. So just to give an announcement, not an announcement, but if you haven't seen They Ready on Netflix, Tiffany Haddish's show, where she brings together, I think it's four or five like comedians who you normally wouldn't see or wouldn't get recognition. They're all females.
Who?
I don't know their name.
So you watched it, but you...
No, I haven't watched it yet. I've been seeing it. Just came out.
Everybody says it's good.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying watch it. Support black women who trying to put other women on.
Okay.
Get out. Anyways, so Sierra and Russell Wilson also became owners level for the Seattle, what you call them? The Seahawks?
Yeah.
The Seattle Sounders.
No, Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, they joined the Seattle Sounders ownership group. So they part of 11 families that like own a piece of it.
So they making that bread. So he's, how they a part owner but he played for the team?
I don't know.
You can't do that. That's illegal.
They said they part of the owners group.
Oh, Sierra is probably.
It say 11 families.
Part of the
Seattle Sounders FC ownership group.
So that's not the Seahawks.
I don't know.
That's not the Seattle Seahawks.
Look, it's money. And she got with him and leveled up.
Okay. She's already leveled up. What are you talking about? Sierra? Really?
She got more. She's doing more. Okay, we're not gonna do what you just dance.
Doing this and
anyway, so while he do his dance break, what else? What are some other small announcements? Jay-Z will be partnering with the NFL to work on halftime entertainment and do a social justice initiative. Charlamagne was questioning him. It was a video of Charlamagne basically questioning him, saying Kaepernick's still out of a job. Like, why are you partnering with them? And I felt what Jay-Z said, like, Kaepernick knew what he was going up against when he kneeled or whatever. It's not about kneeling down. They protested. You need to put some action behind it. So I agree. And I'm interested to see what's going to come of this. And hopefully it's something decent. So yeah. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about is, another little mini plug. Amanda Seales has a book coming out October 22nd called Small Doses, Potent Truths for Everyday Use. Why you make that face?
Who is that?
Amanda Seales?
That's a singer?
No. Oh my God.
A gospel singer?
No, nigga.
Motivation.
Do you really not know who Amanda Seales is?
I don't know.
Smart, Funny, and Black?
Who's Smart, Funny, and Black?
Oh my God. She's also on Insecure, the light skin one.
The light skin.
Who be doing all the pro-black stuff on IG.
Okay. She's in Insecure?
Yes. She's one of the friends. No.
The one that was pregnant?
Yeah.
Her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I never knew her name.
Wow.
The bougie black woman on Instagram.
But she's not bougie in real life.
Yeah, I know. I heard. I never knew her name.
She's coming in September, so I'm excited for that. Okay. So Lamar.
Coming for what?
She does comedy.
Oh, she's a comedian?
Okay.
Damn.
Oh my God.
I gotta get
Anyways, Lamar Odom and his new girlfriend Sabrina did an interview where they basically asked him and her, what's the difference in this relationship than your past? And you know, Lamar was all under fire for posting that IG post last week about the cream and the coffee and all of this. And he basically said, I mean, she black. And she not gonna let me do whatever. She not gonna stand for me doing whatever. And she was like, no, not at all. And I'm just like, I'm here for it. And she is bad as fuck. And then she tried to give a more PC answer, but he was like, I mean, that's no disrespect. People was just clearly, I mean, I'm not going, what do you think? Is that true? Is that accurate?
First off, she's nuttable.
I'm not gonna play.
Definitely up to nutting that. You just can't play around with that, okay? You have to have a baby with her in like 2 months. Then post and say, yeah, I'm not
Okay, back to the question.
Back to the topic. But yeah, it's a big difference in dating a black woman and a white woman. White women are more submissive. Just white people period are submissive. White men are submissive too. So it's a big difference. And black women, you know, y'all not submissive in the beginning, and eventually y'all become submissive to the right guy.
Yeah, I was going to the right person. They can get
some. I'm not gonna say that, but to me, in the back of my head, 85% of Chicago women are not submissive.
So you clearly just got a vendetta on Chicago women.
Cause y'all not shit.
You ain't shit, nigga.
You're right. But at the same time,
I ain't gonna put you out like that.
But at the same time, my experiences with Chicago black women are different compared to any black woman I've ever talked to outside the state.
Why?
I feel like Chicago women are half
too rough
nigga.
for you?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
So I don't want to talk to a woman aggressively all the time, and you know she don't know how to turn it off.
No, because I feel like
I'm fucking a nigga.
My guy in my relationship is supposed to be like my best friend.
Yeah. But
so I should be able to be my complete self with him.
Yeah.
And females got nigga tendencies sometimes, and just like dudes do. Yo, don't come for us.
Y'all act like. See, look at G. She just called me a G.
You not my nigga?
See, they don't know how to talk to men right.
Get out. Talk about it ain't no right way to talk to men.
So she ready to fight me.
Do you see how you talk to me?
Accent?
Do you see how you talk to me?
They ready to fight.
See, y'all don't hear him talking the same
Chicago women love to fight men.
I don't like fighting men. I'm not gonna fight no nigga. If I gotta fight you, you can go.
Cause you can fight them. That's why. Most of the men you fight, you know you can whip their ass.
My best friends, they have black and nigga eyes.
See, too much. I won't get that.
But I'm not trying to be in a relationship where I need to fight. So that's stupid.
No. But Chicago black women are half niggas. Cause y'all raised differently. I'm not gonna get, raised in a certain area. Even the ones that got 2-parent households, nice area, y'all still act like niggas.
You just trying to shade me?
Yep. It wasn't even a shade, it was a cloud.
Get out.
It went over you.
Get out of here.
You didn't even peep it until
I peeped it.
But
talk about a 2-parent household. Yeah, no.
Even 1-2-parent household, no parent household, Chicago women act like niggas. And they don't know how to be ladylike at times. It's kind of scary.
Stop trying to come for us.
I've been on a lot of dates compared to our average nigga in Chicago. I've been on at least 200, 300 dates.
Whatever. Where you leaving your wallet. Little man baby. Leaving your wallet and shit.
Yes.
That's why females act like niggas.
If the date is terrible, I'm left my wallet.
I'd be like, shit, I ain't got mine either.
Shit. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even tell you. I'd be like, alright, the date is terrible. I'd be like, if I go to the bathroom and never come back.
You is a hoe for that.
Yes, I've done that.
That's terrible.
If it's a terrible date. If it's a good date.
What's a terrible date then?
Man, she can't hold a conversation. She a little slow. All she do is talk about nothing. If I gotta keep starting a conversation though.
I feel like that's how all niggas, like when I be trying to have conversations with dudes, like even
niggas.
starting
it's
out.
A nigga and a man.
Whatever. I call everybody niggas, so don't even do that. You know that.
True, but at the same time, if you're on a terrible date with a man who can't hold his own word, shit.
We wouldn't even go on a date. We would make it that far. Cause I feel like if I gotta consistently ask you questions or lead the conversation, we don't need to talk.
But sometimes some people can't make a in-front conversation in front of people. They can text all day.
No, it's dudes that can't do that shit via text.
But then, you got some. I'm a terrible texter. I suck at it. I misspell words. I might not text you back until like 5-6 hours because I do a lot of stuff. But most of the time, I feel men that meet in person with a woman just might be scared, nervous, or shy. And the woman might not be able to keep up with her.
I feel like niggas be pulling bullshit. Like I feel like I've went out and the guy be like, oh yeah, you kind of made me nervous. And I'm like, why?
You're a freaking engineer.
I'm not an engineer. I'm a project manager.
Oh, even better.
And
but at the same time,
I don't.
You got your masters, right?
So, like, we're not even talking credential wise.
You're educated, right?
Yeah.
You got your masters. Got your own car, got your own place, right? You might be talking to a dude who don't got shit.
But still,
a
dude will go, damn, you so pretty. Like, I was just so nervous. That's so stupid.
Cause he nervous. And guess what? Women say, well, why we don't show our feelings? Because of what you just said. That sounds stupid. He just really opened up and told you how he felt.
No.
But don't you, now I'm that type of guy.
Whatever. Yes, they do. But like, okay. So that takes me into this topic. Wait a minute. So that takes me into this topic here. I read, and it's a group on Facebook, like Black Professional Singles or some shit. And no nigga on Facebook. And this guy was basically like, it was an article they posted, and this girl, the article basically said that niggas look for women who got their shit together, and you can tell. How can you tell? Because literally, we was at the black party, this nigga walked up to me, and he was like, damn, you so fine. You got a good job.
Yeah. The way you carry yourself.
But I was drunk.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. I had on normal clothes, shorts. I was walking. He kept trying to get like.
How do you walk? Normal, right?
Yes.
You had normal clothes on, right?
Yes.
Like you look like you educated though, honestly.
How?
You had glasses on?
No.
Definitely had them bifocals.
No, I had them on.
The trifocal?
These are not. Shut the fuck up. They are not. Ain't nothing wrong with these glasses.
You look like,
and then my hair was cute. It was switched up in a big
puff. You got a job.
Ow.
See? God don't like dirty. It look like you got a job.
No, for real. Like I feel like I live.
A woman with glasses look like she has a job.
And I had what the fuck? Cause I got eye insurance.
You ever seen a hood girl with glasses?
Get the fuck out of here. For bitch,
think about it.
She can't see.
Have you ever seen a hood girl with glasses?
Listen.
I've never seen a hood girl.
I was
with glasses.
literally walking past and he like stopped me.
That's a compliment.
And but like how? That don't make sense. And then I was like, oh, do you have a decent job? That nigga said, oh, fuck no. I work for Home Depot. And then proceeds to show me a picture of his daughter. He was like, this is my daughter right here. And this is me in Home Depot when I'm supposed to be working. It was him in the mirror in the bathroom.
That was his pickup line.
That ain't no damn pickup. That nigga was fucked up. But
that was his pickup
that
line.
That's not a pickup line.
That's his pickup line.
You look like you got a good job?
Not every guy's smooth.
Okay, so that's not, I'm not even talking about the pickup line. So.
Every guy smooth?
No, I don't think every guy smooth.
He got so nervous, he said, fuck it. Look like you got a job.
But
I've said that.
I'm alluding more to the fact that a dude can pick up on if she got a job and then prey on that to basically get what they want. They ain't shit either.
He just want to fuck with a girl that got a good job.
Why? Why would you want to fuck with somebody with all that shit together and you have none of it?
He probably want help.
That's another thing that I don't fuck with.
But some men will just want help.
I don't mind helping somebody, but don't just want me to help you.
But not all men have that mental aspect to get ahead in life. They might need that push from a woman that can hold them down to be his queen.
Get out with this Dr. Phil-ass voice. Be his queen.
I was talking to the wife.
Head ass. Head
but at the same time, some men need that push to have his kingdom. If he got his queen in place, he feel like he can push and provide.
Okay, speaking of putting his kingdom in place, the video I sent you that basically said a man should propose after a year, but a man don't fall in love until 2 years later.
It's no time. There's no time to fall in love or propose.
What?
It's not a time limit, like a time.
But no, he said if he don't propose within a year, or he knows within the first 30, 40 days if he want to marry her.
No.
Why?
Nope.
Why?
Hell no. You don't get to know a person that quick. It's not even a man situation. Y'all know coming in the beginning if you're gonna marry. No. Women, y'all so mature mentally than us. Y'all already know ahead of time if you're gonna marry this nigga. Oh, fuck the nigga. See, that's why you laugh. You know I'm right.
No.
But at the same time, in the beginning, a man is not gonna know. Eventually, over time, he's like, okay, we've been together 2 or 3 years. I guess I'm gonna propose to her.
So his reasoning for the people listening was basically that a man ain't gonna spend an hour a day or on the phone all day with no female for 30 days straight if he don't know that he want that woman to be his wife.
Did he fuck already?
No.
That's why.
And he was like,
this might be a reason to fuck.
No, because
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
And once he fuck, he might be like, okay, I don't want to fuck with her. Her pussy ain't worth it.
Oh my goodness.
Or be like, damn, I know she probably been ran through, but I'm still love her no matter what because I like her.
So he basically said that in a year, if he don't propose, like men have guarded hearts. That's what he was saying. Men have guarded hearts, and if he don't propose within a year, that's why you become a habitual girlfriend or some shit like that.
No, in society we just have that image as men. We have to keep our guards up. The world is hard for any man, especially a black man in America. It's just hard. We can't show emotion, show feelings, show any type of weakness. And I feel like in dating a woman in the beginning, we will not open up. It takes time. You know why? Because we don't want to get hurt. Because society hurts us over.
Because niggas hurt every damn. Every nigga has like a fuck nigga.
But I feel like the sensitive guys get hurt more than anything. At time, I've been a sensitive guy.
Get out.
Definitely got played.
Y'all look at this video. And look at this face.
I've got played plenty.
This ain't no sensitive
I got
guy.
my heart broke 3, 4, 5 times in my life, and it made me think differently about women, especially Chicago women. But
ain't nobody gonna play with you.
It's a big ass difference. It's a big ass difference dealing with Chicago women. So, yeah.
Anyway. anyways, we're gonna get off of this. I just want to say California became the first state to ban discrimination against natural hair, and it basically meant, and it's called the Crown Act, which I thought was cute, which means creating a respectful and open workplace for natural hair. And essentially it means that you can't discriminate against somebody's hair in the workplace or in K through 12 public schools. And it takes effect on January 1st, and it prohibits the enforcement of grooming policies that disproportionately affect people of color. This includes bans on certain styles such as afros, braids, twists, cornrows, and dreadlocks. So that is the Crown Act, and it said that New York had officially banned natural hair discrimination in February, and they said that hairstyles are protected under the city's anti-discrimination laws. And then also lawmakers in New York and New Jersey were trying to propose legislation modeled after the Crown Act. So the Crown Act was written by I think it's a black woman with dreads, but her dreads were so small that it looked like her hair was down. No, for real, like they was cute. They looked like she had her hair down, but they was her dreads. So yeah, so basically leave black women with natural hair alone. Let us be. We good.
Period.
Natural niggas too.
Say period.
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 Period. Pooh. If you are looking for something to do in the upcoming weeks in Chicago, there are a couple of events going on. Chance the Rapper's concert is in September. Nao's concert is next week. Meek, Future, and Megan is August 31st. Then you also have Pink Sweats, Lucky Day, and Toby Lou coming in September. Phony People, I believe, are coming in September as well. Then on my birthday in November, you got YBN Corday and Jid. And then they also have the TBT tour with Day 26, IMX, Jay Holiday, and B5. You going to the TBT tour?
Why the B2K?
That was the Millennium tour.
Oh, okay. That's what went.
Oh, and Ray J.
Right, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a It's terrible.
Loud, tie down. Anyways, it's your girl, Ayye Denay. Who are you?
It's your boy, Lance B.
And that is all we have time for. Thank you, Lance, for joining us today. Be sure to check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and also on HLXmagazine.com. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Lance.
Peace. We out. And get out of here. I gotta do a real job. Oh yeah, my Instagram is hustler_figure, and my YouTube channel.
Figure.
It's figure.
Anyway.
I'm from Chicago, so we hold on to our words at times. See, hood shit. Then my YouTube is Lance BTV. Definitely subscribe, like, comment, arrow down if you don't like it, arrow up if you like it. So definitely check them 2 platforms out.
Alright, y'all. You know I'm Ayye Denay on everything. I was gonna say something and I just forgot. What? Did you just call me a light skin nigga? Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I will be with you next week. We may have another special guest next week because April, May, June may not come back. I think she's spending 10 days in Egypt. So while she's having her hot girl summer, we'll be here getting right to y'all with some music. Toodles! Still head ass with this pageant wave. Bye!
www.hlxmagazine.com